We sat down with fleet vet Tom Rowlings to talk about how he's managed implementing Fleetio for the City of Cambridge Department of Public Works, and we've compiled some tips from our conversation for fleet managers looking to introduce new solutions to their organizations. Here are some of the biggest takeaways from our conversation with Tom about finding success in implementing new fleet technologies. Look for the right features in the software you choose, not just the cost.
Most fleet softwares have similar functionalities in what the end result is, but it's how you get to the end result and how user-friendly the interface is. It had to have a mobile app, and it had to be able to integrate with other softwares, specifically either telematics or GPS softwares and fuel management softwares, things of that nature. I didn't even factor in cost until I found the couple of softwares that actually would function the way I wanted them to.
Understand the technology and your fleet's resources.
The implementation, a lot of times you have to base it on what your expectation of technology usage is. It's different if you're using an iPad versus guys that are going to sit down at a computer, because quite frankly, the app and the desktop application are different. So you have to be aware of that in the way you train. The way I see things on my computer and the guys see stuff on the tablet is different. I have my own tablet with the Go app. I have two separate accounts. I have my administrator account. I have a mechanic account. On the tablet, I use the mechanic account so that I can see how the guys are seeing it with their permissions. So I make sure that I'm not blindly sitting in my office saying, hey, you guys can do this. Oh no, you can only do that on the desktop version. It's different.
Ditch the slideshows and get hands-on.
What a lot of places tend to do is they sit everybody in a room in front of a PowerPoint presentation and say, this is how you're going to do it. And this is how you have to follow it. Have you ever seen a mechanic take notes? It doesn't happen. Mechanics, they spend so much time on the floor, under a truck. They don't necessarily want to sit in a conference room. They're only there because of the bagels and donuts. It's just the way it is. I took the approach where right off the bat, we were utilizing tablets. Everybody has an iPad and it has the Fleetio Go app. I did more of a, hey, everybody jump on in, the water's warm. Here's your tablet. I showed everybody how to log in. And I said, take the next couple of days and get familiar with it. I want you to poke around and figure it out the same way when you downloaded TikTok on your phone to look at videos.
Set the right expectations throughout your organization.
In companies, both public and private, or municipalities, a fleet is often the overlooked, the redheaded stepchild, so to speak. We're a cost center. We cost the company a lot of money. When you're spending millions of dollars in repairs to vehicles, in parts, in service, and things like that, when you need something as a support mechanism such as software, it's hard to get the funding for it. You have to set those expectations and you have to explain, I know that's a lot of money, but in order for you to get the payback that you're looking for, we need to make sure we do this the right way. I sat in front of everybody and brought it up on the screen and said, look, it can do this, this, and this. One of the things was I can give access to the individual department heads to see their vehicles and to see when things are due for PMs. So really convincing everybody, a lot more of it was seeing the functionality than it was even a discussion about costs.
Listen to your team and remember that you don't know everything.
It doesn't matter what industry, just in life in general. If you're a manager that is going to say, you're going to do what I do and what I'm telling you to do because I'm the boss, then you are not going to be successful in implementing even the greatest of technologies out there.
Right.
You have to be open and know that, hey, I consider myself to be a fairly intelligent individual, but you know what? These guys that work for me are not idiots. They got to where they are because they can perform their jobs well. So listening to them is extremely important. Hearing them out with whatever it is. Hey, we're going from paper and pen to technology. What are some of your requests? What would you like to see?
Experienced fleet managers like Tom trust Fleetio to support them through implementation and beyond as they streamline their operations. Use the links in the description to schedule a demo or sign up for a free trial of Fleetio today.